Toastmaster Rosemary is a go-getter and someone who loves challenges. She's an avid hiker and on many weekends can be found walking the covered trails on the island of Dominica. She's also a volunteer on the Domestic Violence and Abuse Hotline. DTM Sweeney's motto is never fail to help others. Toastmaster Sweeney, I invite you to the virtual lectern to tell us about your motivational strategies today.
Good day. Some of us are finding it very difficult to set our goals, even in the second week of 2021. Unbelievable, but true. At the end of 2020, we were confident, we were convinced, and we were certain that by this time we would start working on our goals. But this has not happened. Why has this not happened? We are at a loss. As a matter of fact, we are ready to give in, give up, and throw in the towel. But I implore on you, do not do that. I encourage you to think differently and find out why is it we are yet to start our goals. I will be giving you some tips and some information as to why. However, while I will tell you about goal setting, I must plug in that we must have a plan. It was President Benjamin Franklin who said, if you fail to plan, you are planning to fail. Before I start, can I see with a show of hands, how many of us have established our vision? You could show it in the chat or just put up your hand. Great. Let us have a round of applause. And remind those of us, in order for us to have goals, we must have a vision. We must know what we are going to achieve, what we would like, have a dream. An example, some of us who do not have a diploma could close our eyes and envision the round of applause we are receiving while walking up on that stage to receive our diploma. And to do that, we must set goals. Or it could be to have some counseling service for battered women or children who are abused, because we are hearing that at this time, these heinous crimes are taking off. Because of COVID, people stay inside, and those people who are being abused are abused more. So we could think of some way we could assist these people. Now remember, I said that in order for us to have goals, we must have plans. And some people here may be asking, what's a goal? What's a plan? A goal is something we hope to achieve in the future, and the plan is the blueprint to achieve those goals. When setting goals, we must set SMART goals. Not bright, but SMART. This is an acronym. Our goals must be specific. We would like to become a doctor by 2022. So the goals must be specific. We are going to do X, Y, and Z. Going to sign up, find that school. We are also going to have our goals measurable. What would show that we achieve our goals? We have our diploma at the end of that time. It must be action-oriented. It is said it must begin with to become a doctor, to become, and it has a verb. And it must be realistic. Though it must be challenging, it must be realistic. So having a goal set to be a doctor by the end of 2022 does not appear to be realistic. However, goals are not set in stone, they can be changed. And so we would change that to setting our goal to become a doctor by the end of 2027. Time bound, the end of 2027. However, we are not going to just have those goals in our head. It is said that goals which are not written down are mere wishes. And in 1628, there was this nursery rhyme. If wishes were horses, beggars would ride. I normally say now we would say if wishes were cars, beggars would fly, because no longer do we use horses, we use cars. So in this COVID season, this beggar would just get on his plane and move out of the area. Therefore, we are going to write down our goals. A plan, as I said before, is a blueprint as to where it is going to take us. And it was Lewis Carroll who said, if you do not know where you're going, any road will get you there. We know a story of a road which got people round and round in a desert for 40 years, and we do not want to do that again. You take several things into consideration. It would outline our activities when we have our plans, our resources, what are we going to use, and it gives us direction. A plan ensures that your objective will be achieved. Planning is very important. It makes us more future oriented. We are not going to plan for the past, we are going to plan for our future. And we are forced to look beyond our contemporary state. It enables us to coordinate decisions and make changes when it is ready. There are 5 easy ways to plan. You set your strategy, you have a timeline, you assign responsibility. And as Toastmasters, we know that working as a team gets us further than working on our own. And as I said earlier, we can modify our plan. Now, for those of us who have not started working on our goal, I beseech you to have a vision. Think of what you would like at the end of the year, at the end of 2 years, at the end of 3 years. Just ensure that you have a vision, set your goals, have a plan. And as I close, I will summarize that in order to set your goals, you must first have a vision, have a dream, and do not be afraid to dream big. Set your goals, achieve your vision, have a plan, implement those goals. Remember, careful goal setting and planning are the keys to achieving the results you are looking for. So in our contemporary state, let us take action and have our vision and implement our plans. Madam Toastmaster of the day.